just finished practice number 8. We had a great scrimmage indoors because of the snow last Saturday, and really had a nice scrimmage. Defense ended up winning the scrimmage. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. But defense won the scrimmage, did some great things offensively and defensively. I guess after the first scrimmage, offense was just a little bit behind the defense. But again, like I said, great things both ways. Actually went 2 minutes at the end of the game to win it, and the defense stopped the offense. So that's kind of how it ended. I think that's all I got.
As you guys move into week 3 now, or are there any sort of position changes or at least alterations that you're kind of considering? Or?
Not really. I mean, it's been pretty stable. I mean, the great thing is there's not a lot of movement around. Herndon's, played a little defense early, but he's been focusing on offense and doing a great job. But really, at this point, there's not a lot of movement around. There's a lot of, from first to second, there's movement up and down the depth chart, but no position changes that I can think of offhand. I mean, Deslin Alexandria's playing a little bit inside tackle and really doing a great job, and defensive end. He's doing both of them in there. I think that's about it.
It's one of those sort of standard things. They always say defense starts faster than offense. It's kind of a cliche, but do you think it's especially the case this year because you have so many guys back experience-wise on defense as opposed to offense?
Yeah, I think for sure. Defensively, the front seven is pretty mature. I mean, there's no new guys in there. I mean, Jalen Twyman's playing really well for one of the newer guys in there, but there's a lot of experience on defense, but they are still dealing with new stuff that we're doing. It's different, than we've done in the past. But offensively, again, just we're trying to replace some linemen up front, and again, it's always, I think, harder offensively because you're trying to install slowly enough to, for your kids to pick up what you're doing.
What's the status of Chris Clark?
Chris has stepped away right now, really for personal reasons. Been talking with his mom and dad. Just personally, there's some things he's trying to deal with. That he needed to step away right now. So he's away from the program, our best wishes are for Chris and his family to make it through these tough times.
So would you say that door's still open for him to return, I guess, at some point?
You know what? I never. That's something we haven't really discussed. Right now, his well-being is the most important thing.
That leaves you with 3 second-year guys, 2 redshirt freshmen at tight end. What have those 3 shown you this spring? What do you expect out of them?
You know what? Up and down, really. I think as the offense is being installed, those are 3 very talented guys. I mean, Sear, Charles Reeves, and Grant Kerrigan. I mean, 3 very talented guys that are going to all play for us next year, period. I mean, it's not like you're saying, hey, these 2 are really good and this one not quite ready. All 3 of them do things. I would probably say Kerrigan's probably the best blocker at this point and can still run at 290, just like Charles can run at 290. But they're all doing different things that you kind of go, wow. I mean, so we'll have an assortment of guys to be able to put in the game.
Those guys are both 290?
Oh, I think so, yeah. You can put them on the scale. They're between 285 and 290 and can run. Bring your scale out tomorrow.
Okay. Is that a position now where maybe you look in the offseason to see if there's sort of any guys available who are older and have more experience like you guys did with Matt last year?
Yeah, not really, unless there's something pops out there. We feel good with the 3 guys we have. First of all, now we've got a young group of defensive ends that have all been told, hey, they're big athletes that could move over and play tight end as a young guy. So we're prepared for that as well, and we'll find out when they come into camp, who can do what.
How's the quarterback's been through 2 weeks of scrimmage,
They've been really good. I'm happy with where Kenny is right now. First of all, I'm happy that they're staying healthy. The defense is staying away from them. But Ricky's doing a nice job as well. They're both, probably where we'd want them to be right now.
Anything else? Coach?